And in the 10th book, he plainly and manifestly wrote what he had learned from the prophets about the judgment, not as if he had learned it from them, but on account of his fear of the Greeks, as if he had heard it from a man who has been slain in battle. For this story he thought fit to invent, and who, when he was about to be buried on the 12th day, and was lying on the funeral pile, came to life again, and described the other world. The following are his very words. For he said that he was present when one was asked by another person where the great Ardias was. This Ardias had been prince in a certain city of Pamphylia, and had killed his aged father and his elder brother, and done many other unhallowed deeds, as was reported. He said then that the person who was asked said, "He neither comes nor ever will come hither, for we saw among other terrible sights this also. When we were close to the mouth of the pit, and were about to return to the upper air, and had suffered everything else, we suddenly beheld both him and others likewise, most of whom were tyrants. But there were also some private sinners who had committed great crimes, and these, when they thought they were to ascend, the mouth would not permit, but bellowed when any of those who were so incurably wicked attempted to ascend, unless they had paid the full penalty. Then fierce men, fiery to look at, stood close by, and hearing the din, took some and led them away. But Ardiaeus and the rest, having bound hand and foot, and striking their heads down and flaying, they dragged to the road outside, tearing them with thorns, and signifying to those who were present the cause of their suffering these things, and that they were leading them away to cast them into Tartarus. Hence, he said, that amidst all their various fears, this one was the greatest, lest the mouth should bellow when they ascended, since if it were silent, each one would most gladly ascend, and that the punishments and torments were such as these, and that, on the other hand, the rewards were the reverse of these. Here Plato seems to me to have learned from the prophets not only the doctrine of the judgment, but also of the resurrection, which the Greeks refused to believe. For his saying that the soul is judged along with the body proves nothing more clearly than that he believed the doctrine of the resurrection. Since how could Ardiaeus and the rest have undergone such punishment in Hades, had they left on earth the body with its head, hands, feet, and skin? For certainly they will never say that the soul has a head and hands and feet and skin. But Plato, having fallen in with the testimonies of the prophets in Egypt, and having accepted what they teach concerning the resurrection of the body, teaches that the soul is judged in company with the body.